Well, what's going on, fellow zombies? It's 2:34 in the afternoon on a Tuesday, the 7th of October, 2025. Chicago has been invaded by Texas, and Texas is trying to be tough and everything on the Chicagoans, and they're trying to find people to piss off. They've already picked up and they've already broadcasted, and they've already broadcasted what they want to see is more creative terror on people. See, that's what they want. More terror, more terror, more terror. We want more control, and therefore we got to control your ass, and therefore put more troops on the street, and therefore create more terror until you're so used to it that you'll have a second thought away from it. You can't deny us. You will not defy us because we have the guns. It's going to take one smart ass to get him on the camera to really freak him out. Probably put him on the camera. Probably on the video film for that week. I would imagine one smart ass coming over there with a camera saying, "Oh, I gotta take a selfie with you guys. Come on, let me take a selfie. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get around. I want to take a selfie of you assholes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's make a noise picture over here. Give a nice smile in those damn masks of yours. Take them off so we can see what kind of assholes you are. Come on, we gotta show this shit." Not one asshole's out there going to be doing that kind of shit, I wonder. Instead of being so damn angry at these guys that you want to freak out about them, and you always have to keep sticking a camera in the face, why can't they put the shooter of the camera guy in there and then act as if it's the most comical or thing yet, sarcastic they can try throwing it on, and let's see what the reactions are. I mean, they want the fear, they want the battle, they want the war, they want to show the violence. Not a smart ass with a guy coming up with a camera and saying, "Come on, I want to take a picture of you guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's take a selfie." Of course, if you bring out a selfie stick, they're probably going to do something about it. So you have to stick out the camera. You have to stick out the camera like this, probably. I'm going to put this on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm doing this to you guys. I'm doing this to you guys. Look at me. Come on, take a picture. Pick. We want a picture. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need a wider shot. I need a wider shot. Come on, come on, come on. You guys have got to have a wider shot. You guys got to get in the picture. No, you're afraid. You're afraid of the camera. But you know the camera's not over here. It's camera's on me. Come on, let's get in the picture. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You're afraid? I stick my dog with me on a camera picture all the frickin' time. My dog has got more courage than you, you armored person, you. And you want to talk about war. You want to talk about violence. You want to talk about everything else. Well, you want to talk about reality check here. How's this one? Look in my environment. But this is what it is, guys. And notice, I haven't got the damn camera button on. Ah, where I am, here I am. I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in the picture, get in the picture. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Say you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get over here. No, you're afraid? My dog has more courage and I'm holding her in the arm. But you guys don't. What is it with you guys? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at me. Look at my environment that I live in. A wonderful environment, isn't it? Chaos and confusion. Join me in my environment. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be actually able to put that damn thing on there and be a total nervous wreck about the damn thing. Maybe. But I can tell you that we have people supporting the ICE agents and other people not supporting the ICE agents. But they actually are hip about curtailing people left and right. You hear in the background? See her? I. 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 Got it? I can pick up my whiner baby. I can put her on camera, and she has no clue. And she wouldn't care about it anyway, because I'm holding her and she wants to feel safe. But we can't do that right now because we've got guys who are afraid of the cameras. They armor up, mask up, and try to be threatening like crazy. And then they swarm your ass. It's like you want to lift up something and for one time only prove their point and then have them try to fire on you. But hell, they're firing on reporters passing by in cars or people with cameras or firing at anybody. Anybody that got to burp their ass. And it's usually tear gas canisters or pellets. They do it with impunity. They do it because they love it. They're not doing it for the Constitution. They're doing it for the money, and they're doing it for Trump. It's hard as hell to fight that effort of fighting them on camera because this is what they want. Not a smartass with a camera coming over here and making a fool of himself. Well, we get the cameras out watching them make fools of themselves and being tough guys left and right. And when they're posting it on social media, when they're posting it to the media outlets, they're making these things worldwide. They're making it nationally known that this is not the United States of America as people once thought, but this is something we voted in November 2024. I am not going to let my fellow Americans live this damn down because we did this to ourselves. And the only thing we're doing right now is protesting them, putting them on record. And they hate it. They hate being put on record. But Noemi wants the violence. Stephen Miller wants the violence. Palm Bondi wants the violence. They're talking about peace, peace, peace. Bullshit. Their version of peace is people subjugated or kicked out of the country. Or hanging their heads low, and that's peace to them. Because nobody's bothering them. That's the peace they're indicating to us on the strongest level. Nobody to challenge them. And the problem is, I know other countries have tried to fight, and they couldn't. But they tried. Maybe some are still taking a longer time to get rid of the other people. Other countries have a little bit more of a strong stranglehold. We're trying to build up in our own way of telling Americans fight back without fighting. Gandhi would tell us, and yes, Gandhi was an Indian from the country India. Born in India, raised up in England, and came back as a lawyer. Went to South Africa to see the conditions, the harsh conditions over there. Exchanged it with nonviolence. Went over to India and spent the rest of his life, up until the point of the end of his life, of making sure India wasn't going to tear itself apart one way or another. And it did tear itself apart originally by tearing away from Great Britain by showing the pain on their back. But then their own country, India, split apart into Pakistan and India because of the religious differences that they had. Hindu versus Muslim. Cultural and religious philosophy, and a deep-seated hatred. Gandhi gave his life for his country. Our problem is we try to give our life to the country, and it's not going to be battling with ourselves. This is what they want, the civil war, the civil war. Screw it being civilized. They want violence. They want bloodshed. They want to prove that America is on the brink of self-destruction by bringing it on to people and claiming it's been here all along and keep stating it over and over and over again until people probably believe it. But right now, they're not believing it because they're still protesting and still rioting. about a couple of weeks, they're saying that they're going to be a No King's Day. Well, guess what, guys? That hasn't been taken down yet, and it's not going to. Trump can say whatever he wants, and so can the Trumplicans. I just don't have to pray for the bastards. Except maybe God be merciful on the bastards. Do I have any empathy? Ooh. I should have sympathy and empathy for these bastards. But they chose. They chose to tear people apart. To be acting as a victim and a bully at the same time. And bullies do that. It's easy to walk away from the bullies, or you give them the biggest bloody nose ever. And prepare to get pummeled. But you stick it out with the fight. And if the leader happens to go down, and you're still staggering, it says, next. I could do this all day. And if they're that stupid, they'll jump on your ass. But if they're that smart, they'll walk away, saying that the biggest big mouth was already taken down. But that one particular thought pattern has always been out there as the rebellious nature and the icon for Americans. But the other thing is, we can also show them our backs. We can also show them our tongues and keep saying, no, we're not sticking, we're not obeying you. But we're going to march peacefully, we're going to get our asses kicked. Because there's a better way of how to deal with this stuff. Despite the fact our own nature is telling us to beat the crap out of the other guys, because that's what's being called upon, isn't it? But we have to keep passing around the pictures, we have to keep passing around the word, and we have to keep telling them no all the time. And yeah, we'll get arrested for a resistance. An obstruction. We're saying, I'm following the Constitution, you're not, you're a dirty, rotten traitor. It's the only thing we can tell them right now. Is that they are a dirty, rotten traitor. Every single stinking one of them. Including the officers who keep supporting Trump's madness. And that means the local. If the local is trying to keep the pattern peace, I'm saying, are you doing it to save your ass? Are you going to be saving the Trump's ass? Or are you trying to save the public that you swore an oath to the Constitution, to protect and serve? Think about it, guys. Think hard.